Hello, and welcome to the Daily Threat, your go-to source for the latest and most critical updates in the world of cybersecurity. I'm your host, and today's episode is packed with vital information that you need to protect your digital life and business. We've got three major stories for you today: spyware found on hotel check-in computers, LastPass's new security enhancement, and a troubling privacy issue with Microsoft's latest Windows 11 recall. Let's dive right in. Our first story today comes from TechCrunch, reporting on a significant spyware threat found on hotel check-in computers. This alarming discovery reveals how attackers are infiltrating public systems and the potential implications for both individuals and businesses. According to the report, security researchers uncovered sophisticated spyware installed on hotel check-in computers across several high-end hotel chains. The spyware was designed to capture sensitive information entered by guests during the check-in process, including personal identification details, credit card information, and even loyalty program data. The attackers used a combination of social engineering and phishing attacks to gain initial access to the hotel's internal network. Once inside, they exploited unpatched vulnerabilities in the hotel's management software to install the spyware. The malicious software was carefully crafted to remain undetected, operating silently in the background while collecting data. The captured data can be used for various malicious activities, including identity theft, financial fraud, and targeted phishing attacks. For businesses, this poses a significant risk not only in terms of financial losses, but also reputational damage and potential legal liabilities due to data breaches. Recommendations and best practices. Regular software updates. Ensure all systems, especially those handling sensitive customer information, are regularly updated and patched against known vulnerabilities. Network segmentation. Implement network segmentation to limit the spread of malware and isolate critical systems from less secure areas of the network. Employee training. Conduct regular training sessions to educate employees about the dangers of phishing and social engineering attacks. Advanced monitoring. Utilize advanced threat detection and monitoring tools to identify and respond to suspicious activities promptly. Next up, we turn to Bleeping Computer, which reports that LastPass is now encrypting URLs and password vaults. This is a significant step forward in securing user data within one of the most popular password management services. LastPass has started encrypting URLs stored in users' password vaults. Previously, URLs were stored in plaintext, which posed a risk if an attacker managed to access the vault. By encrypting URLs, LastPass adds an extra layer of security, making it much harder for attackers to discern which websites users have accounts with, even if they gain access to the vault. This enhancement significantly reduces the risk of targeted attacks and phishing schemes that rely on knowing which services a user is registered with. It also helps protect against credential stuffing attacks, where attackers use stolen usernames and passwords from one site to gain access to accounts on other sites. Recommendations and best practices. Update LastPass. Ensure you are using the latest version of LastPass to benefit from this new security feature. Use strong, unique passwords. Always use strong, unique passwords for different accounts to minimize the impact of a single credential being compromised. Enable two-factor authentication. 2FA. Adding 2FA provides an additional layer of security beyond just passwords. Our final story today also comes from Bleeping Computer, highlighting a significant privacy concern with Microsoft's recent Windows 11 recall. Microsoft has issued a recall for a specific build of Windows 11 after discovering it inadvertently collects extensive user data without proper consent. This data includes sensitive information such as browsing history, application usage details, and even some personal identifiers. Security researchers identified the issue through rigorous testing and analysis of network traffic from the affected Windows 11 build. They found that the operating system was sending detailed telemetry data back to Microsoft servers without adequate user notification or opt-in consent. The unintentional data collection poses severe privacy risks to users, including potential misuse of personal information, exposure to targeted advertising, and even profiling by third parties. For businesses, this can lead to compliance issues with data protection regulations such as GDPR and CCPA, resulting in hefty fines and legal challenges. Recommendations and best practices. Immediate update. Users and IT administrators should immediately update to the latest Windows 11 build to ensure they are not affected by this issue. Privacy settings review. Regularly review and adjust privacy settings to control what data is shared with Microsoft and other third parties. Data protection policies. Implement robust data protection policies and practices to safeguard sensitive information within your organization. Regular audits. Conduct regular audits and assessments of your systems to ensure compliance with privacy regulations and to detect any unauthorized data collection. That's it for today's episode of the Daily Threat. We hope these insights help you stay informed and secure in an ever-evolving digital landscape. Remember, keeping up with the latest cybersecurity news and best practices is crucial in protecting yourself and your business from threats. If you found this episode helpful, make sure to subscribe to the Daily Threat and stay updated on the most pressing cybersecurity issues. Thanks for watching.